Hello.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
Alright.
Just making sure that my stuff is reasonably balanced enough here.
No worries.
So, this is going to be interesting, isn't it?
Well, I've got multiple ways of at least verifying the stuff that I get, so no concerns with that at least.
Yep, so that's going to be good.
I'll also record my actual collection for specific numbers.
Right, yep. That's probably the best overall way of doing it. I mean, it's as good for you as it is for us, to be honest. Of going, yeah, this is how many I got in here. Now I know how many to use it. Because looking through this, when you finished the draft, it didn't exactly show you like all of them as you went through. Huh? It was, you know, like you show 5 cards in a row.
It's chaos.
And we're opening 36 packs with 11 cards per pack, so
yeah,
that's a lot of rows to try and get through.
I can still save the rows in case anyone ever actually wants to confirm. But we'll do as we need to.
Yeah. Okay, so we know how we're playing this. We're playing this on TCGOne. I do apologize to people. It will not be quite as clear at first glance. You're probably going to need to look a bit more than you would at the Yugi stuff, because it's not bad, but it's not as good as like PCCGO and stuff like that with it, right? Because you don't get to see visibly how many cards are in the opponent's hand and you know, like discuss that. You've really got to actually search on the stuff that way, which is, you know, it's fine, it's functional, but hopefully at some point we'll be able to make this all work in like Tabletop Sim, and it won't take too long to play, and that'd be fun. But this will do for now to give a good test on the waters here, if you will. And yeah, base set stuff. I mean, I'm probably gonna go over the stuff in the set on stream anyway. I don't know if we want to just get into the openings and stuff off it. There's a fair bit that's worth talking about in some of these sets. This is one of them, actually. There's a lot.
It has been several decades since I've had any of the physical cards to hand, and
yeah,
a while since I played TCG1. Zero experience with TCG2.
Well, TCG2 was like Rocket cards plus the vending machine stuff that we won't have access to because they never came out over here, I don't think. But yeah, the Team Rocket set is in there, and that is an interesting thing in its own right. Shudders in Dark Vile Plume, but we'll get there as when we do. Yeah, no, I mean, depends. Do you want to talk over the cards before we open the stuff, or
might be a good idea for those that aren't very familiar with the formats?
Yeah, so I mean, like I was saying, I was gonna go over it on stream anyway. It's more just whether you wanted to, whilst we're, you know, before we actually just start cracking the packs, right?
Well, I don't mind.
Because handily, there is actually a thing at the top of the page when you start the draft. You can actually go in and check the whole set list up, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we can just talk about it direct from there, I guess, which is not bad. So yeah, Pokemon is a very different game compared to Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously. There's actually a resource system in this game, and there are plenty of ways to deny said resource in this opening set.
Super energy removal,
yep.
energy removal.
So, I mean, this...
Even just forcing Pokemon in that they don't want in so that they have to retreat.
Yeah.
Is a method you can use to deny energy.
Like life points. Oh, we have life points too. That's cool.
It's a prize
cards.
system, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, it's prize cards, but they're kind of like life points in a way. So this set has like 1 million rare trainers, and with like maybe 2 exceptions, they are all stupid good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, like, and they compete with the same slot as the Pokemon, like rares and hollows and whatnot. Yo, Chris, thank you for the raid. Oh boy, indeed.
Stuff like breeder and computer search are insane.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
So, yeah, I guess I can zoom in just a little bit. I mean, maybe you'll be able to directly read the cards on it when I go in with that. But yeah, we've got. I mean, the only ones which aren't amazing. Clefairy is fine, but because Gust of Wind exists, it's kind of a bit pointless. Devolution Spray is just outright bad, and Imposter Oak is funny. And might actually happen because Deck Out is a real problem, as we found out yesterday. Yeah, Deck Out is a pain in the ass in base set, so that might actually be a win con, but, you know, that's like third worst, I guess. But then you've got Computer Search and Item Finder, right? Discard 2 cards in your hand to either get a trainer from the discard pile or search any one card out the deck, which you don't even show to the opponent because it's just, you know, it's any card, so you don't have to verify what it is. Last, which just makes both players show each other their hands and then shuffle all the trainers back in. Considering how powerful the trainers are, being able to do that is just insane. Breeder is your rare candy nowadays. If anyone's played more modern stuff, you just go from a basic to a stage 2. Can't play it, you've got to be able to evolve the Pokemon, so you can't play it on the turn that you put the basic down, but, you know. It goes from Squirtle to Blastoise without any problem. It's pretty good. Trader, I don't think there's an immediate equivalent right now. Pokemon Communication is what it became in like Gen 5 and onwards, but I don't think that's in the current format. But you just swap a Pokemon out your hand with one in your deck. You can swap for the same one if you want, just to use the card. We had this
problem yesterday.
Yep. Scoop Up is really good for getting your big basics and stuff back up. It's it does discard all the energy in any evolutions which are on it, so it's mostly just for the Chanseys, the Onix, the, you know, big Pokemon that you want to bring back. But it just gets them back into the hand for free, and you switch out.
It also denies a prize.
Yes, so very, very good card in that. And then, of course, as we say, Super Energy Removal, which couples with the regular Energy Removal just to discard 1 energy from the opponent's Pokemon. That's at common, by the way. Super Energy Removal, you've got to discard 1 of your own as well, but you take 2 energy off of 1 of your opponents. So, especially if there's double colorless that's attached on that, that's just going to completely cripple stuff. What does Bill do? It prevents this joke from being funny. Anyway, yeah, so Pokemon has got a lot of draw stuff even in the basic. Yeah, Bill at common. Yep, to draw 2. Discard draw 7 is just fine. I mean, we're not in the age of supporters right now, so Professor Oak can be played multiple times per turn. Keep in mind, Item Finder can get this thing back, so, you know, that's obviously really strong. We've got Plus Power is stupid good, just... It does actually go after Weakness and Resistance at this time. In Gen 5, actually, it ended up going before Weakness and Resistance when they reprinted it in black and white, but this one specifically says after, so keep that in mind if you're mapping out, say, like an Electabuzz Thundershock or something, that it will only add the 10, it won't add 20 if you hit a Blastoise or whatever.
Right.
Important for Squirtle, actually, because Squirtle's got 40 HP and a weakness to lightning. So, yeah, keep that in mind of it's after in this time. Defender is also kind of interesting because it blocks recoil damage as well. So, like, you could put this on a... yeah, Electabuzz is a good example, right? Because it can do 10 to itself on Tails, or your Nidoking from yesterday's thing. With Defender, you actually don't take the recoil, so... That's fun, but it also just blocks.
I believe a lot of people were running my local area Defender with Metal Energy on Magneton for self-destruct shenanigans.
Yeah, I don't think it was Magneton. I mean, Magneton is one answer for it. I think Rocket Zapdos that did damage to itself as well was the other.
Granted, we were all a bunch of kids and didn't really know what we were doing. So...
Sure. But, like, it's the right idea, you know, that you can block the damage out with it. I actually did use that a couple of times in the TCG game as a kid, but I don't think it was with... I think it was maybe with... I don't think it was with this Magneton, because it does 20 more damage than its max HP. Like most of them do that way. I think it might have been the Weezing from Fossil. I think that did 60 to itself, so 1 Defender was enough to stop it from dying. and then you had to do 40 to it next turn, which was not easy.
Quite an ask.
So that's kind of neat. Pokemon Center is used with a couple of strats in this, so I'll go over as we go into the Pokemon part of this, but you do just blanket full heal absolutely everything. It's max potion from the more modern eras on everything. So you remove all the damage counters that you've got out, but any Pokemon you remove damage counters from, you discard all their energy as well. However, if they don't have energy, then you just remove all the counters, which is where a couple of the strats can come in with this thing. Important to note, Potion only heals 20 HP at the moment, because that's what it was in the games. Modern Potion, which is, you know, it's been like reprinted. Energy Retrieval's the same way here. These have actually been like updated, but the ones we're going to get to play are just the basic stuff, so 20 HP heal, and you've got to discard a card for Energy Retrieval. But it's kind of important because with so much removal stuff going on here, getting energy back out of the discard
Energy drought is a problem.
We found that out the hard way. Yeah, Super Potion is also here, but instead of healing 60, it heals 40. Don't know why it didn't heal 50. I guess they couldn't think that was too powerful at the time, but whatever. It's I suppose because everything's like 70 to 100 HP at max. Healing 50 would be pretty strong for one discard, so I guess that's fine. Switch is obviously good. Gust of Wind is also a common in here, which is Pokemon Catcher without the coin flip. Yeah, because that was a good idea. And then yeah, this is the only set, things like this and other base set type things are the only printing of double colorless energy until like mid-gen 4. So
oh boy.
Yeah, once this set rotates in like what 8-10 sets time or something, then we will not have DC. We'll have to rely on other stuff. I think that's it for the main. I mean, there's a lot of important trainers here. You could even argue Pokemon Flute if you want to combine that with Gust of Wind, right? Because you can get one of their. Yeah, you can. You can necro one of their Pokemon out the discard and then just gust it up and kill it, right? So if they're playing heavy evolution lines, maybe that's the thing. Yeah, as far as the actual Pokemon go, there are quite a few which are decent in here. I remember using Staryu quite a lot because it just hits for 20 for 1 energy.
I know Rattata was pretty good.
Yeah, Rattata's not bad. Given that it's weak to fighting, if you see Hitmonchan, this thing is going to be dead weight. No. But it does resist Psychic, so it's good against the Jinx stuff, Jinx Mewtwo potentially. And yeah, 20 for any 1 energy with 0 retreat is not bad. Like, it's a decent starter. Machop is obviously not bad for that same sort of reason, like 20 for 1 is just efficient, especially on basic stuff.
It's a bit fatter too.
Yep, and it hits for the fighting weakness, which is good against Electabuzz, which is one of the main things to deal with. Onyx is underrated, I think. It doesn't hit very hard, but it tanks a ton of damage.
Definitely did its job last night.
It sure did, and yeah, Scoop Up with Onyx is really good, so it's not too bad. If you've got DC, I guess the Starmie could also go, you know, it doesn't add damage, but it does get the paralysis chance and, like, you know, upgrades its HP a little bit, so it's not awful if you're playing a lot of DC. I think Doduo is kind of underrated in this set. It can't evolve until next set, which is the thing with the early Pokemon are really weird that way, because they printed, you know, like, basics and stuff and didn't evolve them until later on, but, Doduo's got 0 retreat and resist fighting, so it's good against Hitmonchan. It's obviously terrible against Electabuzz, but you know, if you want something that works against the
and also dance around
side.
status, as we learned.
Yeah, because in the original Pokemon, you actually can retreat as many times as you can afford to, which on 0 retreat Pokemon is all the damn time. So you know. Diglett's also got like no HP, but it resists Electabuzz, so there's another little chain you can go with that. And plus, that's powerful too. If you can get those 2 fighting energy on, 30 is like ridiculous on a basic.
Dugtrio is also fairly strong.
Yeah, it's just expensive. Wartortle's pretty good if you've got the DCE for it as well. Like 40 for 2 is pretty respectable. Or, you know, when it evolves into Blastoise, obviously you can hit it otherwise. Kadabra is quite good. In terms of damage, I think it's the strongest psychic attack for a fair while, because like Haunter doesn't count, let's be honest. The opponent's gotta be asleep.
Mewtwo kinda?
Yeah, Mewtwo is really good against a heavy energy cost because its Psychic does like 10 plus 10 for every energy that they've got on them. But yeah, it's actually energy cards, so DC only counts once, which is really lame. But then we get...
Well,
go on.
I suppose that could actually be fairer, because some cards just need a DC. They would get otherwise destroyed if it counted as two separate.
Yep.
I remember seeing Farfetch'd a lot in the game.
Farfetch'd
usually by
is okay.
Imakuni.
Yes, especially Imakuni. Now, Farfetch'd is okay. Like, you can only use that Leak Slap attack once, unless you scoop it up and like put it back down and whatnot. And it is a flip if Tails does nothing, but like 30 for 1 if you're lucky enough is pretty good. It also resists fighting. I prefer Doduo because of the retreat cost, but this is not bad in this set. Dewgong is obviously really strong if you can pay it, which Blastoise decks will do. Also uses
I'm
DC.
interested in this Electrode.
Yes, this Electrode is really good. You do have to give up a prize with it because it knocks itself out, but you get to double Rainbow Energy of one of your Pokemon. So it can be used in pretty much anything. Also
Its
works
attack
really
also
well.
isn't bad.
Yeah, it's actually good. It's like, what, 50 damage, and if Tails it does 10 to itself. That's not terrible.
Respectable.
Yeah, bit expensive, but it combines well with Zapdos. Or even Electabuzz, actually, because you can Power Thunder Punch without attaching. But it pairs well with the Zapdos because that is very powerful, but extremely expensive, right?
Yeah.
You've got to pay 4 energy for it every time. But you could use it, if you get 2 Electrodes out, you could just power that thing up in 1 turn and just do 100 damage if you want, you know, KO anything. Which is, well, almost anything. We'll get there. As you say, the Dugtrio is pretty good. It's got Slash for 40, which, you know, 3 energy, 40 damage is solid. If you can get the 4 fighting energy on, then 70 for 4 is about as good as it gets in this format. So, and for quite a while, actually, this is pretty strong as far as attacks go. I guess Arcanine technically does more, but it also does 30 to itself every time. So, I don't know. Arcanine's a cool card.
At least it isn't a discarding fire type.
Yes, yes. Which all the fire types that do like 50 for 3. With the flamethrower, that discards, so, you know.
Almost every fire attack is a discard, even Ninetales with its 80.
Yeah, that 80 for 4 is incredible, though, if you can pull it off. But
Yeah,
good luck
just
with that.
Beating the energy to its rough.
Yeah, like Electrode might help a little bit, but you don't want to attach 2 Electrodes to it, because then you're discarding 2 energy for it, right? Because,
yeah.
you know. So that's rough, but... Dragonair also doesn't evolve until Fossil, but I've seen it in a couple of things here. That Hyper Beam attack is all colorless, and if you can get it off, it's just energy removal, right? So, and it has no weakness. Plus, it resists the Psychic stuff. For some reason, Dragons were just like, yeah. I think it's okay. I don't know if it's that amazing, but maybe it's worth an experiment. Who knows? And we get to a lot of the hollow stuff, like, I mean, we've seen Electabuzz already is just, like, king of this format. 40 for 2 on the coin flip is
Hitmonchan's also
amazing.
up there.
Yep, Hitmonchan is great too. 20 for 1 on a 70 HP Pokemon is amazing. Also hits some of the key stuff for weakness, because, you know, hits the normal and lightning types. Like my buddy Raichu. First holo I ever pulled, actually, was Raichu, and I got the deck that had the Pikachu as well. So I was able just to straight play it, it was great. Not a great card in particular, but it's fun with agility, it's like really annoying.
Yeah. I remember this being an annoying card more than...
Venusaur is interesting because Energy Trance lets you swap all your grass stuff around. Venusaur and Alakazam are the 2 things that would use Pokemon Center quite a lot, because you can swap the energy... With Venusaur, you'll swap the energy away from your damaged Pokemon to your non-damaged ones, and then just Center heal absolutely everything, and it's, you know, as many times as you like per turn, so you just put the energy back. So... It's an inevitability type engine. It's difficult to run in the removal setup though, because it's expensive in its own right. But if you can pull it off, like, it is super good. Just yeah, energy removal is a pain in the ass. Poliwrath is not amazing, unfortunately. The key thing with the Poly line is they're weak to grass, not lightning, like every other water type. So that's why you would consider it. But it is a stage 2 that takes a lot of energy. Running
Doesn't
two
have a
stage 2 lines is
Pokepower
rough.
either.
Yeah. Unlike Blastoise, which is your typical Rain Dance, it only works on water Pokemon though, which is why you could consider Poliwrath, but Dewgong and Gyarados actually, which is also Grass Weak, I don't even know why. Like, this makes no sense whatsoever. Why the hell is a Gyarados weak to Grass, not Lightning?
Listen, it's fine.
The Magikarp is weak to Lightning though.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
But yeah, like Blastoise with either Gyarados or Dewgong.
It's not like that flying type mattered for the first 4 gens.
That's, you know what, that's fair. Well, so we've mentioned Mewtwo. Mewtwo with 59 Psychic Energy, if you didn't get energy removed, was hilarious. Because Barrier every turn just stops you taking any damage whatsoever. And I think it blocks effects of attacks as well. So
I'm
you can't
really a
even poison
fan
it.
of Nidoking because Toxic is toxic.
Yeah, Nidoking is cool.
That can add up real quick.
It definitely does. Yeah, it's functionally 40 for free, but if they stay in, then it's 20. It's basically 80 because they've got to take 2 turns of it, right? So yeah, Nidoking is fine if you can get the free grass on it. Thrash is okay as far as double color stuff goes, but which does synergize with the Nidorino, because the Nidorino has like 2 colorless in both of its attacks. So, you know, it's
one of them
alright.
is a 50 Horn Drill?
Yes, 50 for 2 grass, 2 colorless. So, yeah, it's not bad. I've used it with Venusaur, I think, before, because again, that deck is about inevitability, right? So, you know, if you can get any amount of grass energy out and you get the Venusaur in play, you just shuffle it all about all the time, so it's fine, you know. It doesn't matter that it's 2 stage 2s at that point, you just need to get an attachment every turn. Clefairy doesn't evolve until next set, but it actually is stupid good in next set. The Metronome attack copies one of the opponent's attacks without paying for energy costs and stuff like that. It's free energy on the Clefairy, so it's probably not worth it here, but Clefable next set has got it for 1 colorless. So...
Okay, I was reading that right. Chansey does 80 to itself, I thought it was 30.
Yep, it sure does. So yeah, Chansey
dear.
is here for the big fat booty and the 1 retreat. Like, you play Chansey if you get it, it's incredible. But it does not there for the damage, really. Because yeah, 80 damage is amazing for any 4 energy, but then it does 80 to itself. No amount of defenders are gonna save it from that. But if it doesn't die next turn, like if you do have 1 defender on it, what, it does 60 to itself, it has to take 80 next turn to get knocked out. If that doesn't happen, you could Venusaur with it, or
And
you
honestly,
can...
unless there's a Hitmonchan up, that probably isn't going to happen.
Yep, or you can use Alakazam, is the other one that uses Pokemon Center, because Alakazam's damage swap just shifts your damage around. Venusaur shifts the energy, Alakazam shifts your damage counters around. So, you know, using Alakazam with Chansey, with even potentially Onyx, with any sort of high HP stuff that way, you can just shift all the damage away and then Pokemon Center on the stuff that doesn't have energy anyway, which is great. So... yeah, that could also be a line. And then, of course, we've got Charizard. We can't not talk about it. It's terrible, but, you know, it's funny, yeah. It does 1-hit KO anything except itself and Chansey in this format. And it does have a power that switches any energy attached to it to fire. So DCE technically gives it to fire for free.
But you don't want to discard the DC off it or you lose 2 fire.
Because Fire Spin is discard 2 energy cards, not 2 energy, like it would be nowadays. So if you discard a double colors, you've still got to discard another energy attached to it. So unfortunately, it's very difficult to power up. Like if you could play Blastoise with it, right, and Rain Dance to it, that would be fantastic. But Blastoise restricts itself to waters. I've played this with Venusaur once before because energy trancing onto it was kind of fun, but that's not great, you know.
That would also not be a cheap deck to run.
No, it would not. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, Beedrill's kind of cute because it's got 0 retreat, but it's... I don't know, I mean, Cocoon is kind of good, so it's not the worst out there. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. Machamp, I don't even know if it's actually in the main set, or if it was just a promo. I don't remember it being in the set.
I believe it was.
It'll be interesting to see it, because I don't think I've pulled one of those yet, so... But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like, hope we get.
I think it has
trainings.
a counter as its Pokeball
Yeah,
thing?
it's if it takes damage that whilst it's active, or yeah. No, it doesn't have to be active. Okay, yeah, whenever it takes damage, it does 10 back to the thing that hit it. It's strong if you can power it up. Like it's another one of those sort of inevitability type ones that if you can get it, then it wrecks face. But good luck, right, with the free fighting and the colorless cost with common energy removal.
Especially when Hitmonchan's pretty much on par for similar damage.
Yeah. So, it's tough. And Machoke is not the greatest either, so... Like, it hits relatively hard so long as it doesn't have damage on it. Other than that, it's
Or it just kills itself.
Yes, so... Yeah, it's a bit of an ouch. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as the stuff goes here, I think. There's a lot to talk about in this set because there's a lot of cards, unlike the next two. So, yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that could come out of this. Plenty of different ways round, and it isn't just about the big basics. They are strong, obviously. Like Electabuzz, Hitmonchan stuff is just great, but it's not only about that. You can play some of the other stuff in here, and it might actually be stronger. Who knows? Right, so the way we usually do this from here, then we will deafen ourselves on the Discord until the decks have been made, and once you've finished with your deck, if you're the first one to finish, then you'll just message us on the Discord somewhere, and when both of us are ready, we get into the game. That's pretty much that.
Alright.
So,
good luck.
Good luck, buddy. Yeah, you might just want to straight deafen rather than just mute the mic, just in case any audio ends up coming through. There we go. Right, so yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. We have our 36 packs up. 36 packs is the number that is in every box of Pokemon to this day, actually. Even the modern sets have got 36 packs per box. So let's fire them up, see what we get immediately with the energy retrieval. It's not too bad. If we do get access to the, what's his face, the Electrode, we are going to need the Voltorb. Dragonair is interesting. Like, I might play it. I don't know, we'll see. I need to actually zoom this out one now. Nidoking, so DC is very good. Definitely want to get these. I've had some of these drafts where I've just had no double colorless, so that's good. Wartortle's fine as well. If I'd be looking, ideally what I want to play is like Blastoise Dugong here, because I think that would be the most fun, but we'll play whatever we can get, right? Super Energy Removal is really good. Bill is fine. We should get playsets of the commons, hopefully. Second, Wartortle is really good. I mean, even just playing Wartortle with double colorless would be fine. It hits for 40 for 2 attachments. That's not bad, right? So, that would be solid. Mewtwo is pretty good. Wow, 3 Wartortle already, huh? Mewtwo is good. I played this yesterday. It did play into Nidoking well, obviously, because that's weak to Psychic. But, like, Mewtwo is just solid damage for reasonable enough energy. So, it's relatively splashable. It's got a colorless in its cost. So, that's fine. Gust of Wind is good, too. We want at least, like, 2-3 of those. I usually don't play more than, like, 2, but we'll see. Beedrill's kind of whatever. Maintenance is something I didn't actually talk about, but may be worth teching in the deck here. It shuffles 2 of your cards from your hand into the deck to draw 1 card. You may have noticed that there are no recovery cards going through here. We've got the discard draw 7, we've got draw 2s that we can play all sorts of, right? All the computer searches, etc, etc. We don't have anything that gets cards back into the deck. Deck out is a massive problem when you're taking 6 individual prizes and everything is like really weak in terms of attack power. So something like Maintenance might actually switch up the deck and like the deck counts enough to make it worthwhile. Hitmonchan for double colorless is really good. Jinx is great too. Energy removal, I think that's the first one. So, okay, we definitely got the chance, so we can play some fighting stuff in here. That's good. Zapdos, that's an interesting one. Zapdos takes like 4 energy to do anything, but, you know, like 60 for 4 is about the top end of stuff, right? Does do 30 to itself if you flip tails, Defender could help with that, or you can do 100 KO anything that isn't Chansey in one hit, and discard all the energy that's attached to it. If you're using Electrodes, which are rare, we might not get them, but if you're using Electrodes, then that's actually not a bad strat. Also, the Doduo is worth noting too as a 0 retreat card, so there's that. Second super energy removal. Okay, we gotta try and work that in somehow. I mean, it's too good not to, right? Devo Spray is like the worst card I could pick up here. The Jinx is okay. It does take coin flips though, so it's a bit rough, but it could be worse. It beats Hitmonchan, right? So, Item Finder is really good. You have to discard 2, but you get any trainer card back into your hand. That is very powerful. You can use that for Oak if you need to draw more, or you can search for stuff as well. Lass is incredibly powerful. Also plus power, not to be underestimated. Lass is really good, because if you can get set up early enough, and you can stop the opponent from having their, like, Professor Oaks and whatnot, then, you know, they don't have the setup you do, and you just wreck them. So, definitely want to see that. Electabuzz as well. So, we're definitely playing Lightning Fighting of some description here. Even if it's just splashing them with low counts, we've definitely got to play the Buzz and the Chan here. Pidgeotto's not a good rare. I mean, Pidgeot isn't even in this set, but even if it was, it's not very good. So, we ain't too bothered about that one. The DC... No, we haven't got DC. The energy removal bill is fine. Ponyta actually hits for double colorless energy, which is cute, but I don't think fire as a weakness is really that big of a deal right now. So, whoa, double Hitmonchan. Uh-oh. Okay, that's good. I think I need to show me a Dog Trio, probably, and then we'll play, like, heavy fighting here, I think. Pokemon Trader is really good. Especially if we're going to play a fair few of these little basics and whatnot. Magmar would be interesting, but it takes loads of fire specifically, so I mean we'd have to play a heavy fire line. That's probably not happening. 2 Electabuzz. I think this is my first Professor Oak, so that's not good news at all. What are you talking about, Birders? Yes, okay, 2 Electabuzz, fantastic. We definitely want to see that. A 3rd Electabuzz though? Okay, right now, I'm actually kind of thinking Electabuzz, Hitmonchan, Charmeleon, if I can get enough of them, might be the way to go. Charmeleon hits for 30 for like 3 colorless energy, and has a lot of HP. Raichu! Ah, it's cute. Is it good? Sort of? Agility is really annoying if you keep flipping heads. Thunder takes a ton of energy commitment to it, but it does do a lot of damage. With a plus power, you could knock out Hitmonchan in 1 hit, so maybe? Probably not, though. Onix is not a bad pickup. So, on to the second half. What do we get? Pokemon Breeder, if we ever get Stage 2 lines, will be good. We don't have them at the moment, no. But yeah, getting Breeder is fine. Imposter Oak, I might play this, actually. It makes the opponent shuffle their hand into the deck and draw 7 cards. If he's on a low hand count and a low deck count as well, this actually might just win the game. Because forcing him to draw like 5 cards at the end of the game could just deck him out. And that's actually kind of worth it. Also, kind of fun thing to note, Butterfree is in the next set. The Metapod Caterpie are decent, but like not good enough here. I don't need 2 of these. 1 will do just fine, but okay. Let's see what else we get. Another Mewtwo, another Professor Oak is really good. So we could play Psychic as well. Potentially, we'll see. A 3rd Hitmonchan? Wait, we've got 3 Hitmonchan, 3 Electabuzz. Are we just strictly playing Haymaker here? Is that what's happening? Are we just on the Haymaker train right now? I mean, I'll do it. It's probably not the most entertaining of ways around, but I'll do it. Clefairy Doll's not super good. You play it down as like a 10 HP Pokemon, it can't get statused, but it also doesn't have any attacks. The opponent doesn't take a prize when they KO it though, so it can force a Gust of Wind or something, but it's not that impressive. Third Imposter Oak, don't really want to see that. Machoke is fine, I mean I could play that I guess, but it's very expensive. Pidgeotto, don't really care. Alright, 10 packs left. Second Item Finder, that's good. I mean, I've got Super Energy removals as well, so we definitely can play that. Third Pidgeotto, don't really care. Pokemon Center is interesting, I might play that, because my attacks right now are like low energy commitment, so that's kind of neat. A fourth Electabuzz. Really? Okay, I guess we're just straight up playing Haymaker this round. Alright, fair enough. Beedrill, don't really care about that one. Second last, yeah, we're just playing Haymaker. There we go. Maybe I'll Tech Jinx in or something as the other attacker. Second Dragonair. Dragonair is tempting, but I would need to play double colorless to make this work, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fit that in. We'll see. A third Super Energy removal. Yeah, I mean, this is without outside of computer search. Ask and ye shall receive. This is pretty much the Haymaker package right here. 2 packs left to go. A second computer search? Sure, why the hell not? And the last one is the Electrode. A little too late there, buddy. I would have liked to have had one more of you at the very least. Okay, let's save that to the collection here. And we can just go straight in. And now, this is different from what we had before, because now we can just kind of go in. And, no, I ain't complaining about it. I wanted more of them. So, let's see what we can do with this here. I guess I'll go by quantity. Oh, I only got 1 Charmeleon. Rip. Okay. So one thing I didn't mention, we are going to have unlimited basic energy, because that just makes sense. That's what you have in sealed formats anyway. So, you know, we don't have to worry about that. So we've got all the bill, all the energy removal that we could ever want. Switch is a really good one. My Mons will have like 2 retreat cost. So Switch is definitely great, especially against paralysis and whatnot. Wartortle would have been fine until I started pulling all the Haymaker stuff. Jinx we do have a playset of, so I might go with that. Onyx is fine. I didn't get Dugtrio, so I guess I'm not playing that line. All the double colorless, so playset of that is good. Playset of Electabuzz and Energy Retrieval, actually, that's going to be important. Full Gust of Winds if we do want that. 3 Hitmonchan is really good. How many Professor Oak did I end up with? Triple plus power is good. 3 Pokemon Center, 3 Supers. Looks like, what, 2 Oak? I guess I just haven't seen it yet. Yeah, 2 Professor Oak. That's fine with the 2 computer search and with my general low commitment to stuff here. Like, 2 Oak, 2 Item Finder is probably good. Yeah, I'm alright with that. And yeah, only 1 Charmeleon is a little sucky. 1 Ivysaur. I mean, I didn't even pull the Venusaur and stuff, right? So, 1 Pokemon Trader. It's awkward, but we're okay with that. Yeah, I didn't really pull the evolution lines to play anything but Big Basic here, but we did pull, like, all the Haymaker shit. So, I guess that's what we're doing. I might try and play Dragonair, though. I kind of want to. I just don't know... I don't know if it's good. But I kind of want to play it, right? Because it would be interesting. It requires double colorless energy when nothing else in the deck actually uses it. That's really the only sort of downside to it. And I don't think there's a way... Without Charmeleon being played, there isn't really a way around that. Hitmonchan uses 1 colorless energy. Hitmonchan, Electabuzz, and Jinx all use just a single one. They don't use double. So, functionally, double colorless is like the worst energy that I could give them. Also, I can't use energy retrieval to get it back. So, yeah. Okay, I haven't actually tried the deck builder thing out yet. Let's, collection mode on. Let's see, so what, select pack. Okay. Yeah, Pepper, we're playing Haymaker, because I just pulled like I pulled all the Haymaker shit and like nothing else. So we're just gonna play Haymaker. Alright, so I did get the 4 of that. So obviously we're playing the 4 bill, got the 2 computer search. Let's just see, it's not gonna let me put in more, right? Oh, it is gonna let me put more. That's not great. I mean, I functionally only have the 1, yeah. I'm sort of wanting to play, like, the 2 Dragonair that I got. I only got the 1 Charmeleon, which is why I wanted to tech that as a thing, because it uses double colorless, but I can't, because I didn't get it. Yeah, no, this is kind of unfortunate the way that this works out. I guess I'm just not going to bother using this. Okay, so what I want to do then is I want to bring my collection over to my other screen so that I'll start building stuff in TCGOne. So we'll create deck. This is in the base fossil. I mean, base fossil's good enough at the moment. I didn't get Chansey, but I don't care. I got like 3 copies of Hitmonchan and 4 Electabuzz. So we're playing this. Without a shadow of a doubt, we're playing this. Really, the only question is, do I want to tech in, like, Jinx? Or possibly Mewtwo? I had 2 copies of Mewtwo. It's like, I could tech that. But that's a 3rd energy. Energy Search doesn't come in until Fossil. So, I kind of want to just keep it simple as far as energy count goes. Or energy, like, types go. So I might just stick with this. It just sort of sucks though, because ideally... yeah, no. we can potentially figure that out another time. I'm tempted to put the Raichu in though. I did get 1 copy of Raichu. I'm sort of tempted to put that in. There's also, like, the Dragonair I got the 2 copies of. That would be... I want to play something else with this as well. I just don't know what. Like, Dragonair is not bad. And I have, like, triple Cert. Like, 3 Super Energy removals, so... Okay. Apparently Sai is like already ready, and I'm like, I need to get back to you on that one. Ah, dear. Besides, you're busy with Yugimans anyway. You gotta get that sorted out first. Alright. Let's go. I do kind of want... I want the Doduo, right? Because that was actually pretty good yesterday. Man, I should. I want to play it. I really do. I mean, I don't actually have other children's card games that I even know how to play, so I don't know about that one. I'm gonna play the Dragonair. Fuck it. So what we're like 7, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna play the Dragonair, and I think I'm gonna play the Raichu as well. I want to keep the energy simple here. I think, yeah, playing the Raichu, probably just play the 1/1. Because I could just discard the other one if it's whatever. So how many is that? 14. about Magic and adults. I've never played Magic. We're going to put the 1 Onyx in, and I'm actually kind of thinking of just like either a second Doduo or the Farfetch'd. The Farfetch'd would use the double colorless. Yeah, actually, let's try the Farfetch'd. It does have a retreat cost, but it also uses DC. So let's try that. Right, as far as the energy goes, let's get the energy out of the way first. We do need DC. Probably 3 of them will be fine, and then just about even split on the lightning fighting here. So whether we want like 7. That's 17 energy in total, probably 8 on the lightning. Right, because I've got more that uses that. Yeah, we'll try and go with that. I might sub out one of the lightning for an energy retrieval in a sec, we'll see. Okay. Yeah, not gonna play the psychic stuff, I don't think. I'm just gonna go straight in, full-on brawler mode here. There's not much else I can really do. If Energy Search was in the base set, I would play Jinx as well, and we'd go with that. But it's not, so we're not doing that. Alright, Computer Search I did get 2 of, so we're putting that in. Imposter Oak I want to try and fit in. It might not work, but we'll do that. 2 Item Finder I did get. 2 Lass I did get. So we have that. The 1 Pokemon Trader. Did I get Scoop Up? I think I got 1 Scoop Up, right? Can I guess I'll do it by name. Can I do it the other way around? Scoop. I mean, I did get the Super Energy Removal. I'm putting that in a sec. Looks like I didn't get Scoop Up, actually. So, that's fine. We're not playing Scoop Up. Super Energy Removal, I got fucking 3 of those. So, whoops. Energy Retrieval, I do want at least 2. Because the card is just insane right now. Plus Power, how many of those? I think I got 3 is what I said, right? I know I got 3 Professor Oak. Yeah, 3 Plus Power. I got 2 Professor Oaks, so that needs to go in. Pokemon Center probably isn't going to be a thing in this deck. We did get the 4 Bill. Did get the 4 Energy Removal. And now I need to cut for Gust of Wind. Does it let me add, or is it going to be... Oh, it does let me add. Okay, so I can add what I need to, and then I just have to cut down after. So we got the 2 switch. Yeah, I got a playset of Farfetch'd, so I can't use that. Just noting on the stuff here. Yeah, I got like 3 Imposter Professor Oaks. Like, what am I gonna do with that? 1 is fine, potentially, but I can't even fit it in here. Really, can I? I think that's gonna have to go. Imposter Oak is decent, but it's not gonna work here. Kind of want to put Pokemon Center in here because I don't have Scoop Up. Scoop Up's like the one thing that I missed, right? Which I cannot complain at all about. I suppose I did only get 2 Professor Oak too, but that is fine. Yeah, I think this is basically all the playables. Oh, I could throw Zapdos in. That's maybe a bit optimistic though. Zapdos over one of the Farfetch'd actually doesn't seem like the worst. Probably have to retool the energy count though, if I do that. But I kind of want to. I mean, Zapdos is fucking big. Zapdos is an absolute menace. Maybe I should switch to Raichu then at that point. Yeah, let's take out one of the DCE because Zapdos doesn't really use it. And I'll sub out the Raichu, the Pikachu Raichu for the one Voltorb Electrode. Because I did get the one Electrode right near the end, which might work with the Zapdos. Plus it can just attack by itself. It's not a bad attacker. I mean, that might end up wanting one more energy, but how to even try and fit that in? I mean, it's kind of funny, there's maybe too much of a good thing. I'm going to take out one of the Farfetch'd, because I think if I have Zapdos, that should be good enough. Do I even need the Onix, really? Debatably, no. No, not really. So I think I can rejig the energy count slightly. And then I need to take out 2 cards. Okay, probably not for a bit. Right, God, yeah, I don't know. I mean, 18 energy with the 2 retrieval is probably too many. Yeah, let's cut 1 fighting. I think I only have 3 Pokemon that need fighting energy. I can always computer search one out. That's dangerous to consider it that way now. But, I mean, the Electrode could maybe count, but that's probably being too hopeful. Yeah, let's cut one of the lightning, and then 1 card to come out. Blah, what's it gonna be? I don't really want to cut the Pokemon lines down. I mean, I could take out the Farfetch because Zapdos kind of fills the lightning, not the fighting resistance, right? But Farfetch'd is one of the few things that uses DCE, though. It's always the 61st card, isn't it? That's the hard one to get out. I can item finder for a battle. Let's get the energy retrieval out. Hey, Chaotic Claw, how are you doing? Alright, let's save this up. And, go in that. Alright, so usually when we're done with the deck stuff, that will, like, well, usually what I do is that I would undeafen but not unmute, and see if they're just there. If somebody if you know, the other person's done, then they just immediately start talking and whatever, and you know, we're fine. But it doesn't really matter either way around. It's like, it's totally okay to just go for it. This was an opening, alright. Oh man.
I think I did decently.
Yeah, I think I kind of got railroaded as to like 1 thing, and that's about it. And I've got to just hope that's going to be good enough. Alright, so I'm going to send a challenge here. And good luck, buddy.
You too.
Let's do that. You will go first. That's a good thing for me. Ghastly! What are you scheming, my dude? Ghastly. That's not what I expected. Okay.
Take what you get.
Yeah. Well, speaking on that, we're going to attach it. We're gonna Thunder Shock. And not paralyze. Okay. Alright, base set Ghastly. There we go. So, drew the bill, and then drew the bill. You've got 9 cards in hand now. 4? You seriously just drew all 4 bills on turn 1? What the what the heck, dude? Alright. Oh dear. Okay. Well, that is very interesting.
Sorry, you're an imposter and everything sucks.
Yeah, I think we need to remove that. And let's just put the fighting on. And I guess I'm gonna Thunder Punch. I'm gonna do 10 to myself apparently, but that is okay. Get Space Set Ghastly out of the way. Ah, there's the buzz of your own. Figured that would be coming in.
It is what it is.
Yep. Okay. Well, thankfully you're not the only one who has at least some access to Bill, so that's not bad. I think I put that on you. So part of me is worried I'm just gonna get like blown out by something ridiculous here. I think I've just got a Thunder Punch though. Alright, 10 to myself again is unfortunate, but we
not
take
unexpected.
those. Yep, not unexpected at all. We take those. Another Ghastly coming down. Still got like 7 cards, alright. Still got a lot of cards here. I wouldn't be surprised if a Switch is in play. But I guess not. Okay. Well, apologies. I guess there's not really a lot to say on that one.
It is what it is. Hands are hands.
Yeah. I think to guarantee the knockout, I need to plus power here because if I flip tails again, I don't get it. Which it looks like I got the head, so I would have been fine, but you can't guarantee on that, so
problem?
Not really. Ooh, the Haunter coming in. Yeah, Haunter, this thing doesn't evolve until Fossil, so it's unfortunate. Now, one of the funny things, if we had Sleep from Team Rocket set, it's on a coin toss, but that...
doesn't.
Yeah, plus power attaches. I don't know if that was the... I don't know if that was the confusion point or anything here. Yeah, plus power attaches for stuff. Jeez.
No, I thought I had energy on it.
Oh, right. No, because I said it.
You removed it.
I said it, yeah. Alright, let's go and attach. And, I mean, this is Electabuzz at its finest. We're going to Thunder Punch. Do 10 to myself, but that's not a problem in this situation right now. There's the Oak. Okay. Energy removal. Yep.
While we're at it, let's just...
Yep. Energy removal 2 is pretty good. Alright. Well, let's hope we draw. Ooh. Huh. Not sure on that one. Alright, let's just throw and Thunder Shock. Did actually get the head, so paralysis is in play at this point. Ah, yeah, the third removal is a bit of a problem, potentially.
It is what it is.
Yeah, you could say that. Alright, I guess we will have to do that for now. Yep, there's the second one. So here's the potential comeback. Yo, Zapdos though. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is getting scary. Oh, I do survive though. for what it's worth. You got 5 in hand right now? Oh boy.
Seems like we both got lucky on the Electabuzz.
This is gonna be the jankiest move I think I've ever done, but I think this needs to be the answer right now. We're gonna switch into the Dratini, we're gonna plus power, and we're gonna pound the crap out of that Electabuzz.
You know what? That's fine with me.
Oh dear. Psychic on Jinx, okay. Oh, removal 4. That's obnoxious, but okay. I mean, when you flip the heads, you don't sleep. That's the main thing of it. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to smack for that fat 10 damage right now. Ah, Gust of Wind is a problem. Yeah. I mean, we're not getting hit for 50 at the very least, which is good, but Jinx is a little scary. Thankfully, Dratini just kind of like stonewalls it, but yeah, there's not really a lot to do on this board right now. I have kind of had like 4 of my energy removed, so I'm not really too surprised. It's
I needed to stick just once. And
okay.
No.
It's not happening, no. Right, how do we do this? I think... Oh, this is weird. You're at 20... What, 15 cards left in the deck right now. It's not a lot.
I know.
Okay, I think we want to remove off of the Jinx. That's a scary threat right now. How many Gust? We've only seen the 1 Gust, so chances of another one coming in is kind of high. I think I just switch into the Dratini and I just hit the pound button right now. Yep, there's the Gust. That's fine.
Oh my god.
Jeez, yep. Okay, I think I need to make a full-on move here. I'm gonna the Jinx off here. It is risky, but I'm gonna evolve to the Dragonair, and then I think I'm gonna Oak. Because I need to actually hit something else here. And then we're gonna attach and Thundershock. Oh, well, there's a lot of heads being flipped at the moment. I'm getting quite lucky, I will say. Yeah, Base Haunt is pretty rough. It does do a lot of damage if it can connect, but yeah, it's rough.
It doesn't help that you're getting all the coin flips.
I am getting dumb lucky here, and I do apologize for that. It sometimes do be like that. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna take this thing out whilst I can. Take myself out as well. That's kind of fun, I suppose. Well, Dragonair resists the old Psychic, so that seems to be the thing at the moment. Yep. Oh yeah, paralysis. Yeah, paralysis on a thing that can't attack anyway is fine. You've used all of your energy removal, so at this point I can attach a DC pretty safely.
That's what you think.
And then we're gonna gust out the Zapdos. And well, yeah, you could have supers, but like you've got to discard one of your own to get rid of it at that point. That's not necessarily the greatest of trade-offs at this point. Okay. That's an interesting draw. Not sure how worth it is. I haven't seen a single Switch come out yet. That's like probably the only scary thing out of this right now.
I think they're all my prizes.
Yeah, that's very possible. Okay, I think I am going to go for the old comp search here. Grab a thing out. Gust of Wind the Buzz. Get the DCE down. I fear no mortal, apparently. And we're gonna Hyper Beam off one of the energy here. Yep, there it is. That's fine. Wait, it only discarded one energy? Oh, did you misclick on it?
No, it counted it as 2.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. You right-click the card. Yeah, that should have discarded both of them. Discard 2 of your opponent's energy, up to 2 energy cards.
Weird.
I
might have misplayed that. Oh, well.
Might have missed. I mean, that seems like it would have been a misclick if anything, but I don't know.
It didn't let me click 2, so...
It's weird. Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean with that, actually. Okay, well... This is an awkward one. I actually think it's probably better to discard the Sir here, and I've gone through like all the Hitmons, or like 3 Hitmon anyway. It's a hell of a lot to go through. Probably best to get that. This is probably backbreaking if it works. It's just very dangerous. How many are in? Alright, so there's 2 gone, and 19 is... Oh, that's so risky. It's risky no matter what way round this goes. But I think this is win the game if it works, so I think we're gonna item finder the plus power back here. Getting rid of Professor Oak doesn't feel good, but if I get 1 out of 2 heads here, then I think this is just game over.
And you did.
Yeah. Heads, tails. So yeah, it was like a 25% chance to not get double tails, right? So
well,
I was like,
I'm gonna use this as pointless as it is.
Well, it looks like you also got the thing off of that. So oh, no cards in hand. I just noticed that. Yikes. Yeah, we're just gonna slam. Keeping that 50% ratio going at this point. Yeah, just gonna hit.
At this point, it's over.
Yeah.
I've got nothing in hand.
I'm gonna guarantee that it's over though, because I'm gonna item finder back the energy retrieval, so I can guarantee damage here, because I could flip 2 tails and that would be real sad. So we're just gonna do that to hyper beam for the guarantee thing.
You seem to have gotten very good cards.
Yeah, there was quite a bit in here. Well, are we still doing the 2 out of 3 with this? Or...
I mean, should we? Might as well.
I mean, yeah, this might as well, Civ it, yeah. There's no side decking in Pokemon, even to this day, so which is kind of funny how that ends up working out, but yeah. Apparently I'm going first. Back in the day it was a coin toss thing. It wasn't the... I guess that was just the way that it sort of went off it is. There's no flipping, or not even flipping, there's no like, I guess, no deciding who would go first, tails otherwise? I don't know. It's weird. Nowadays it would be like the loser of the previous game would decide, but I guess you've also got to play a thing for that. Energy removal right off the bat. Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, nice 40 damage straight away. Rip. Alright.
I know how terrifying this thing is.
Yep. Alright, let's... Oh, we got the paralysis this time. Oh, the potion. I didn't see that last time.
Didn't have any last time.
Yeah, Okay, so the nightmare scenario would be that you flip 2 heads or have a plus power again and flip heads. And I get, like, tails and just get wrecked here. That would be pretty bad. So I think I'm just gonna play it a little bit safer here. Yeah, I'd rather just go for the paralysis and not commit too many energy to this thing here, because that seems a little better. Alright, Bill.
This might be a short one if this continues.
Yeah, it's kind of what I'm feeling as well. Okay, we're going to comp search. I mean, you've got Psychic, so probably no point keeping Hitmonchan here. Comp search for you, get Dragonair in play, attach, and last, let's see what you got. The energy retrieval going. That's actually really good right now, because I just have energy. So, yikes. Alright. Oh, Shaw can get the heads as well, because of course, why the hell not?
I also just have energy, which is the problem.
Yeah. All energy, no Pokemon stuff with it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of the way that wins the most often. I think just attaching to the Dragonair and then... Wow. Coin toss meta. Well, at least you got the removal for it there. Alright. Bill into Bill, of course. And I think that's gonna be pretty rough. I've got to go for it. You're at 40 HP, so...
Yep,
wow.
let's game.
Jeez, okay. Dang. I don't feel like that was remotely representative, but like, how many Pokemon do you have? Yeah, it does. How many Pokemon do you have? Oh, like basics then, do you have in the deck?
6, 9, 12, 14.
Like 14 Pokemon, how many of those were evolutions then? Or is that
3.
14? Okay, so 11 basics in total. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in and look through the deck. So I had the 3 evolutions myself as well, actually. So I had the one Zapdos. I got 4 Electabuzz, so I was like, Jesus Christ.
I'll throw mine into the...
Yeah. I'm actually just gonna alt print screen this real quick, so you can actually see along with this. I'll throw it into the Discord. We're done in terms of the games at this point, so I can easily just throw in the deck as it is, because it won't necessarily be the same next time round, you know. Yeah, so I had the one Zapdos. I ended up throwing it in the end because I was like, this thing is big. I might as well just go for it. Like the one Zapdos, the 2/2 Dragonair line. I was thinking it resists Psychic, which Hitmonchan is weak to, and I just wanted to play it. Right, I actually didn't get very much outside of this deck to run. So like I got, I think maybe 1 Venusaur. I got nothing in terms of like big evolution lines and whatnot. It wasn't a disaster because obviously I pulled a Haymaker deck out as is, so it's hardly a disaster play. But I wanted to play Charmeleon for using double colorless energy, but I only got 1 copy of it, so that didn't really work out. I got 1 Nidoking, like 1 Breeder, 1 Raichu, which got replaced with Electrode in the end. That was, again, the 1 copy of that I picked up. Beedrill would have been the only evolution line I could realistically play, like, as a main thing, but it's not impressive enough, I don't think. I only got 2 of it. Same with the Dugong, like 2 copies of that, but I didn't want to go for a triple energy setup, and no Blastoise, so Dugong was out. Growlithe didn't, Arcanine stuff didn't make it for the same sort of reason. I did get 2 Mewtwo, so I was tempted to go the Psychic route as well, and then just
got none.
Yeah, and then just thought, no, keep it simple, just go with the Lightning, go with the Fighting, because one of the problems from yesterday with playing 3 types was that there's no energy search until Fossil. So I was like, I don't have the right energy for this attack right now when you remove all my one copy, etc. So I was like, no, keep it too tight, keep it straightforward, and, you know, double colorless for the Dragon era. And the one Farfetch'd I wanted to try and play and never drew, so, you know, oh well. I only got 2 Professor Oak, so there was that. But I got 4 Electabuzz and 3 Hitmonchan, and I was like, I guess I'm playing Haymaker then, you know. God damn.
It is what it is.
Yeah. 3 Magmar, which if I didn't get all the Hitmonchan stuff might have been the consideration instead, because it does do a decent bit of damage. 3 plus power. Pokemon Center I wanted to fit in, I just couldn't find space. So that was a problem. 3 super energy removal, just like, goddamn, dude. And I got the playset of double colorless, which is, like, I got 0 double colorless the last time I did this. That's still really good. So, yeah, I got no double colorless in the mock draft that we tested TCGOne with. So, you know.
I'm also uploading the drafted for Kind Ability 6.
Okay.
Discord.
Thank you. I did get the playset of Gust of Wind as well, but I only played 2 because it's good, but it's like you don't always want to see it, and I needed more space for stuff like the retrieval, the plus power, etc.
The annoying thing is I did get an Alakazam.
Oh.
But no Kadabra.
Oh no, I got like 10 Kadabra. Oh no. I think I actually got like 8 of them.
I was angrily looking at Kadabra the entire time.
Yeah, no. I wonder if there's a way that we could actually like a
Kadabra would have been so much better to run than Hunter.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I needed something to run Psychic Energy with, and
I wonder if we could actually just like if there's a way we could work out a trade for that, because that's depressing. Because I got like 8 of them, so it would have been so much nicer. I didn't get Alakazam though. I got like very little when it comes to that sort of stuff. I've already told you all the evolution I got. So I got like no Venusaurs, I got no Charizard, no Blastoise, anything like that. The one Nidoking didn't even get like Poliwrath or whatnot to try for fun.
I got 2 Blastoise, got 2 Dugong, 1 Dog Trio. I did get 2 Electrodes, but no Voltorb.
What? I literally have 10. How did you not get Voltorb? It's a common. I literally have 10 of it.
I got 1 Voltorb.
Well, the plus side is...
Yeah, 1.
The plus side is that Electrode is not dead forever. Because...
But I did get 2 Venusaur, so, I mean...
That's cool.
Swings and roundabouts.
There is a Voltorb in the Team Rocket set, which is actually better than this one anyway. So, or if we open base 2, that would be another way of looking at it, right? But, yeah, I literally got 10 Voltorb. Like 8 Kadabra. So, I wonder if there's any way that we could, like, work a trade out on something here for that. Or we just wait and open, like, base 2 or something, I don't know.
Just figure it out.
Yeah, it's... I'm only like very marginally frustrated with this one because obviously I pulled the Haymaker deck out, so it's kind of whatever. But I couldn't do anything but Haymaker, so I almost feel in a way like this was not a boring opening per se, but like I feel like there really wasn't any other direction that I could have gone to have made this different to playing this. It's just here's 4 Electabuzz, here's 3 Hitmonchan, here's 3 Super Energy removal.
And there's the draft itself for those curious.
Yeah. Yeah, so anyone in my Discord, there is actually the video for size drafting here as well now. But yeah, it was like, here's the stuff to play Haymaker, but nothing else whatsoever. Have fun. I didn't get Scoop Up either. I did look for it, but I didn't pull it, so... yeah, I couldn't go down that sort of route either, unfortunately. Yeah, so I guess this is very well set for you know, the next openings and whatnot. But man, I would have liked to have been a bit more creative on this one. But hey,
you got something that worked.
I did, very much so. Yeah. So, alright, I did save the wheel thingy from yesterday, and you said you were fine with that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my stream at this point.
Right.
So in this one, it's only the winner's going to get a wheel, but the wheel is very small in comparison to what it is in the Yugi stuff. It's going to be like maybe one, probably the biggest one, like the 40% slot on the wheel is for any previously available pack is anything which is in rotation right now, or in the current rotation that we have already opened. So in this case, it'd just be one pack of base set. Literally one pack. It's not like you get 45, whatever. So there's that. And then we've got the wild card, common or uncommon. It didn't seem right to have a common wild card, but then again, you didn't pull a Voltorb, so who knows? Like
Things happen.
Yep, one rare, one hollow, or one theme deck.
I got one Voltorb.
Yeah.
So, not really enough to worth.
Not in the moment. Again, keep an eye on them though, because Team Rocket as a set does actually have another Voltorb, so later on down the line.
I did get 2 Electrodes, so I do want to use them.
Mm-hmm. If I had another Electrode, I would have tried it for sure, but the Dragonair was pretty cool though, I will admit. Yeah, so the theme deck one, there's, with the exception of like 2 sets ever, every single set has got at least 2 theme decks associated with it, so when it comes to that one, it is basically just take one card out of the theme deck instead of one of the theme decks that's available, right? So, I figured that's the best way of adding them in. So, let's just roll it. It's probably going to be, yeah, it's going to be the previously available pack, so we get one more pack of base set here. I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference with what I've got here, but let's fire it up anyway.
Get another Mewtwo.
See. Get another Mewtwo, yeah. Potentially, but probably not. So, is it card database? Yeah, Pack Simulator. So we get, let's put it in reverse, and hopefully it'll load up eventually. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's taking its sweet ass time, there we go. It's taking a while to load the page. Alright, one base set pack. Flip it open. It's the Imposter Professor Oak, whoop-de-doo. Yeah, there's nothing in here which I didn't already have. I had 3 Imposter Oaks, so I guess that, technically I've got the 4th one now. Everything else I've already got playsets on. It's like Imposter Oak, Bill, which I had 4 of. The Tangler is interesting, just a bit expensive and low HP. Gust of Wind I had 4 of. Full Heal I don't really care for, because Switch is better. And Eradicate I'm pretty sure I had a playset of. Energy Retrieval I had 4 and played 1, so, you know.
Yeah.
It's fine. I mean, I ended up going for 1 extra energy rather than playing the Retrieval itself, because Retrieval is something you've got to trade a card for at the moment, so... Is that Pot of Greed you spy? Yeah, indeed, Raz. Pot of Bill, there you go. The Bill of Greed. So, yeah.
I've also uploaded the deck image if you want to have a look at mine.
Yes, yes. So, yeah, so I'll open that up on the stream as well. So this is what Psy brought to the table here, is the 4-3 line of the Haunter. I mean, the annoyance for the Haunter, as you say, is you've got to stay asleep for it, unfortunately, but, I mean...
just kept
yeah.
Kept it. It is what it is.
Yup. So you only pulled the 3 Jinx then, I take it?
Yeah.
2 Zapdos, though, that's cool.
I was trying to use them to be somewhat fat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If I somehow got them out early enough to have the energy for them.
Yeah.
But they do a lot of damage, it's just feeding them.
Yep. So yeah, 2 Electabuzz, 3 Jinx, 2 Zapdos, the, as you say, the Haunter to line with it there. You did get one...
there's a better Ghastly as well.
There is in Fossil. There's a better Ghastly and a better Haunter. That's where Gengar comes in as well, so... that's 2 sets down the line. So we got like the 1 computer search. Did you have any item finder or
no?
No,
I don't think I did.
Wow. Yeah. So I had 2 comp search and 2 item finder in here as well. It's just like, yeah, it's basically just, it's like telegraphing. Yeah, you must play this deck, and that's pretty much it, right?
See.
Yeah. So the 4 removal.
No, I did get 2 item finder. Just.
Oh, okay. You just didn't play it. That's fair. I mean, it's an expensive card to use, but I mean, we saw it. It's not bad. So you had the 2 retrieval, 4 plus power. I did pull 3 only, so that's slightly better. Also, you 3 oaks to my 2, so that's kind of alright. 2 Sirs to my 3, so I suppose we're kind of flip-flopping on the stuff that way. The switch, and your 4 potion core too. I decided potions were just not going to be enough for me. I could have played Defender, because Electabuzz hits itself. I was tempted about that, but I didn't think I was ever going to get Zapdos online, otherwise I would have committed probably to Defender, because it can also block some of Zapdos' own like thunder damage, right? But didn't ever get that far. Then for the energy...
Zapdos was there just in case you had Hitmonchan.
Which I did.
Yeah.
3 of. I mean, that's another thing that the Ghastly does have a resistance to fighting, so... You saw I just ended up discarding them. I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. You know, Jinx is hitting it for super effective. I was trying to
scare them off.
Yep, Jinx is hitting them super effective. You've got a million things that resist fighting. It only hits the Electabuzz in the set. It's like, this ain't gonna work. So, but yeah, that's actually why I put the one Farfetch'd in the deck as well. It was initially Doduo, and then I put, nah, I'm gonna play 2 Farfetch'd in here because it uses DCE.
When else can you?
Uh-huh. And then I was like, wait, hang on a sec. I have a Zapdos, and I'm playing like 10, I ended up playing 9, but it was like playing 9 or 10 Lightning in here. Why the hell do I not just play Zapdos in here instead, right? And then switch to Raichu for the Electrode, because it could power up that Zapdos or Dragonair, so it just felt better. And then, yeah, you had 18 energy as well, so it looks like we kind of mirrored each other on the energy count both times there. That's kind of funny, because I ended up having... I think I had... Oh, did I have 17 this time around? I don't even know. I had 9 Lightning, 2 DC, and 6 Fighting. Okay, so I had 17. I had 18, I think, and then I had to cut one because that was like 64 cards or whatever. But I suppose playing the Electrode kind of can work as another energy card, so... I don't know.
I might just drop a double colorless because I don't think they're much...
In this set, I don't think they are, but next set we have Cypher and Wigglytuff potentially, so...
Yeah, well, if I get Scyther, I'm using Scyther.
Yep. Oh, automatically.
Not really an option.
Cypher is a guaranteed include. I mean, it's Cypher, Electabuzz, Hitmonchan are the main things of it, and then the promo Mewtwo we don't have access to would be the 4th wheel when it comes to Fossil. But, yeah, no, Cypher is great, and definitely would be...
I did get one Hitmonchan, but I didn't think that was worth running.
Yeah, no, I think that that would have been a little tricky. If that's like the only fighting thing that you have, it would be a bit rough. And then you kind of run into the same sort of problem that I did yesterday, where it's like you have 3 different energy types, but no way of searching the one that you need at the time.
Yeah.
So...
Beyond a computer search.
Yeah. Which is rough. So, yeah. Alright, well, GG's, dude. I don't know when exactly we'll do the next thing with this, but I'm sure we'll...
Again, the only things are I'm getting my jab next Thursday, and I've got delivery on Friday.
Yeah.
So, whenever, really.
Yeah. So, we can mess about with this a bit more. And... depending on, I mean, I guess the next 2 sets are pretty small, so like Jungle Fossil might be done in one day, but yeah, I need to go get food, so...
No worries, enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for playing though. It's this was definitely an interesting opening for this one. Kind of wish I could have gone a bit heavier on the evolution lines, but...
You got a lot of buzz.
I got a lot of stuff there, yeah, so... Yeah. Not complaining on that, but... I don't know, maybe you'll end up playing Primate next round just to get rid of my Electabuzz. Who knows, right?
Maybe. See what we get.
Yep. Alright, GG's again, dude.
Take care.
And yeah, I realize this has been a bit of a shorter one, but like I say, I do need to get food stuff sorted. So thank you very much for watching the first thing of this. Hopefully it was legible enough, because I know this this particular program is not the greatest when it comes to that, but hopefully it was good enough to see what was going on, and maybe like next month we might be able to do, once both of us get hold of it, we might be able to do this on Tabletop Simulator instead. That might be a lot better, but yeah, I know it's a little hard on the cards. It's a little hard for me as well. There were times I was like, wait, how many cards does he have in his deck? This is the perfect fitting outro song, by the way. I was like, wait, how many things does he have in? But yeah, it's like it can be a little tricky to see, but it's okay. We'll definitely try and get this into TTS though at some point, because it's not the greatest, I will say that, but it's free and it's functional for what we need at the moment, so that's what we got going. So yeah, next time it'll be Jungle. Jungle's got some fun stuff in it, mostly in the Wigglytuff. We didn't get Clefairy, so Clefable's not going to be a thing, unfortunately. But yeah, we do have potential access to do the wave, which will be awesome. And also, there's actually a couple of other potentially sleeper pick cards in there as well that I think would be kind of neat. Just a real quick overview of one or two of the bits I actually want to pick up, because I might as well show this stuff. I love the evolutions, but they're not that amazing in here. Cypher is obviously the big gun. This is the wrong card art for this, by the way, but it doesn't matter. Kangaskhan is really, really good. Wigglytuff is, yeah, do the wave, is amazing. Dodrio is pretty good. It's not so good for the damage, but retreat aid is super nice. And Lickitung is probably one of the best cards to get. Maybe not so much for me because I didn't get Scoop Up. But Lickitung is ridiculous because it just has Thunder Shock for any energy and it's 90 HP, right? So that's like stupid good. I would have said Seaking is good because it's cheap for decent damage, but I have 4 Electabuzz, so it's kind of hard to justify playing it, but it's still okay. Rapidash is a pain in the ass, but energy removal is a bitch to it, so I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much, it's a very small set. There's probably about like 40-ish unique cards in here, because the holos and the rares are exactly the same. Mr. Mime is also potentially really strong, but yeah. Taurus is good too. Yeah, Taurus for DCs. If we pull enough like Cypher, then I might consider playing Taurus. Or like Cypher Kangaskhan, that type of thing. Yeah. Yeah, fighting-wise, Machoke is hard to play against what I had there, so it's tough. So yeah, like I said, hopefully you enjoyed yourselves. We will definitely, I think we can safely say that we should do this, like we can do this at least once per week, because I think we're compatible. Well, we're more than compatible enough being in GNT, right? So I think we could safely say once a week at least on this. So yeah, it should be interesting though. So thank you for watching the pilot on that, and until next time, everyone, take care.